Stony Island Audio.
Biden's in Philly. And, I just got to say, Biden, he's just not sensational. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a president that's got some jazzmatazz. You know what I'm saying? It's got to give me something.
You say something crazy.
Nothing.
Touch a butt.
Nothing. He's giving me nothing.
Talk about retarded people.
He hasn't been caught with a mistress. He's like the straightforward president that we've been used to. The boring president that we've had over and over and over again.
Do something, man. Like, he got to be doing something where he at.
Even Clinton had a sex scandal. It's like, Biden, you got to give me something. You got to give me something, Biden. Something to keep watching.
He probably got like a Mills on Wheels scandal going
on. Mills on Wheels Biden scandal. Seniors getting cut string beans when they should have been whole. They should have been getting applesauce, but they were getting peach sauce, something like that.
Yeah,
that's going to be a good Biden senior citizen scandal. You know
I want to strip all the peaches out of all the packages. Just give them apple.
And he's like, he switched the strained peas into mashed potatoes, and everybody went wild. Biden scandal.
He upped the salt content in the Heart and Healthy meals.
Or lowered it. He lowered the salt content in Heart Healthy products.
This shit already don't taste like shit now.
But see where we're going? Boring. Biden, you're boring. You're boring, Biden. Give me something. You got Kamala. What the fuck is she doing? I haven't even seen her since she fucking started. And I like Kamala. She's an AKA like my girlfriend. And, and I got to say the AKAs, they've gotten real political, boy, ever since this shit started. I used to listen. I would listen to some of their meetings, and they were basically talking about getting their hair done most of the time, or fucking talking about other AKs that he didn't like. Like, it was just one AK, and I could talk about it because they didn't know who I'm fucking talking about, but she needed money. So they were like teasing. They were like, oh, did she hit you up and borrow money? And I was like listening to this shit, and they were like, because they all talk like this, like, did she hit you up and borrow money? And the woman was like, yeah, she did. She hit me up. She borrowed money. I'm like, well, how much did you give her? And I'm like listening to these women talk. She's like, I gave her 50. They're like, oh my God. They're like, I gave her 20. They're like, oh, I gave her 100. They're like, oh, I gave her this. Like, so everybody gave her money, and they were like complaining about it. But I'm like, well, this is a sisterhood. Like, this is what I'm thinking in my head. If one sister's down, then why the hell are you guys dissing her? It made me really upset. It made me fucking pissed. I told my girlfriend, I said, I didn't like that. I didn't like that one fucking bit what I heard. And I said, I'm glad you gave her money. And she said, my girlfriend gave her the most. And she said, well, I gave her,
well, how much did she get total?
She got some money. She was the porn. She was the porn of the AKAs.
Oh, wow.
We got a guy in our crew who'll hit me up for money, then he'll hit D up for money, then he'll hit this other guy for money. And then he's got like a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all suckers. We just give in. Oh, yeah, sure, pal. Here you go, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But D told me the other day I'm a sucker for a sob story. That's what he told me. He said, oh, Dice. He said, you got too many soft spots, Dice.
Toughen up.
Toughen up. Oh, my God. Anyway, I'm a softie. Everybody knows. That's why I'm so lovable. Everybody loves me because I'm just a lovable little scamp. You know what I'm saying? Running around, giving homeless people money. I saw Mr. Gus from the studio the other day. You know what I'm talking about?
Was I on the phone with you when you met him? Because I feel like
maybe
had a conversation with somebody else the other day.
Yeah, maybe I was on the phone with you when I talked to Gus. Anyway, so Biden's in town, and Biden, I didn't even watch this shit. He's in Philly. I'm not even watching because it's boring. It's boring. He's a boring president. Trump, and one thing you can say about Trump is every day he gave you something, man. He gave you something. Grab him by the pussy. That was even before he was president. The fucking coronavirus, the mask shit, the mask mandates, and him not wearing it.
I did more for black people than any other president
in history.
In history? And kept saying that like it was.
Well, no, he said black people were too dumb to vote for him. I sure was. Like, Trump, I love you to death, but that's where you really lost me. He said black people are too dumb to vote for me. And maybe in Trump's racist mind, there's some kind of logic about that. If we take a break, I'm fucking sweating like a pig.
Stony Island Audio.